we got on the agenda today?
How good does this look?
Oh, it looks
Arrow, Thunder, exhaust.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the muffler, but it's the full exhaust system. So this one, the Thunder, it has the carbon fibre end cap on there.
Yes. Looks
which
sexy.
is a serious piece of bling, my man.
Yeah.
Awesome. So muffler, that's the actual outlet header pipe.
Yeah.
Titanium finish on that one. That is just gorgeous. There's a mid pipe as well. So that all has to go on, mate.
Yeah.
And then what else have I got today? Oh, we've got the bars, mate.
Oh.
Pro Taper, alloy big bars,
Crunch.
matching Pro Taper grips.
Get out of here.
All for you. But it needs it on the flight deck, this bike. It's busted
does.
for that.
And we'll need
But of
some
course-
bar risers.
Well, bar risers, but bar adapters as well, because you've got the clunky old steel
Yeah,
22
yeah, yeah.
mil bars standard, whereas the big bars have the big 28 mil diameter.
Yeah.
So the good old crew at Rally Raid, always looking after Mad
Rally
TV.
Raid products, John
looking after
Mitchinson.
us. CRF Fat Bar Riser, quite an appropriate name, I might say there. Fat bar for the fat boys to work on.
Yeah.
So yeah, riser. How much riser is it giving? Nearly, it's over an inch, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's an inch.
No,
It
it
gives
winds
it-
up being by the time you put the bars on.
Oh, everything.
compared to
Yes. Yes,
'cause
that's correct.
These bars are so clunky and low.
Yeah.
But by the time we put the alloy big bars on, that'll be wicked, mate.
Wow.
And what else are we working on, mate? That's
I
about it for the day. Like,
think if we get that done, I reckon it's going to be a bit of a fiddle.
the fiddle will be, Dave, getting
Yeah.
the bike apart, because there's like so much body work. I mean, that's why the bike looks unreal.
Yeah.
It's got the full-on Dakar styling, the full fairing
Yeah.
and body panels.
Yeah.
And I did a similar job on the 250 model a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I mean, it all comes apart fine, but it's just typical made to a price production with different size fasteners, the old industrial Velcro tabs, and just finding how it all attaches and holds together. But we'll work through that. But
Yeah.
then once we get the old exhaust off and the new one on, it'll be sweet, mate.
And Jay says he's loved this build series. We've stalled a bit in the last couple of months. We've been running around.
Oh, well,
but yeah.
I mean, good old Ladnina has been really looking after us. And then I cop a dose of COVID. I thought I was immune from COVID for
Welcome.
2 years. So that laid me out for 3 weeks. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's been a couple of handbrakes pulled on in the
There
process.
has, yeah.
But no, back into it. And it's how good a bike has it been to ride, mate? That's the thing. The
Yeah.
suspension's made such an improvement.
Yeah.
And you just love riding it. It's a fun, small, but a fun bike to ride, mate. Love it.
Now, before we get started, because we'll do a before and after, you better just start the little Red Rooster up now, and let's get a sound of how it.
Ready?
Feel
3,
for-
2, 1.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's just wow. I think the neighbours are quaking in their boots, Dave.
They are. Okay, have a look.
It does need improvement. It does.
All right.
Oh, we're riding the cone, come on.
Whoa.
7.5 to the ribs, mate. Someone going to change up.
All right. God.
Oh, hello.
God.
Oh, noise police.
It's
Is that
Clive.
the noise police?
It's either the police or Clive.
Uh,
All right.
so
So.
why am I wearing rubber gloves, Dave? What else have I got to do while I'm here? I'm in the Mad TV man cave, and you've made me put rubber gloves on.
Yeah. Now there's this thing with rubber gloves, because if you touch the header pipe with your natural oils, it stains the header pipe.
What, are you saying I'm a greasy character or what?
Oh, now hang on. How, Paul Guster? How much does the little Red Rooster weigh now?
Man, tax my memory. It's over 150 kilos, isn't it? Standard.
Yeah, it's about the same weight as the 701, slightly less. I think.
Yeah, same weight, just a little less power, I think.
A little bit
though.
less power.
The
Yeah.
power to weight rate. But they're 152, 154 is coming back to memory.
Yeah, I think Paul's asking what it weighs now with all our trick gear on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that'd be interesting to know. We
Yeah.
should try and do that.
Yeah, we're going to try to do that. We've got to find somewhere on the northern beaches a place where we can weigh bikes, and we haven't been able to achieve that yet.
Yeah, okay.
But
No, we'll get onto that.
yeah, we're going to do
definitely.
that for you, Paul. I think
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
So, you're going to let me take this bike in 2 weeks' time for a big run down the Snowy Mountains?
Yeah, you're going to the Snowy Mountains
Yeah,
on it.
absolutely. And I'm busting to do it on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we doing the luggage today as well, Dave?
We're doing the luggage. We're doing everything today.
Where's the luggage, mate? Let me have a
Oh,
look
it's
at
in
that.
a box.
Oh, it's still boxed up?
It's still boxed
Oh, I'll
up.
get it. Here, point me in the right
Oh, look,
direction,
I've got a confession to make. I used
What?
the tank bag on the Husky Trek.
Well, that's no good now. You can't put that on a Honda. It's been corrupted.
There it is. There's the beautiful GL tank bag.
So Diablo.
That's the Diablo.
Yeah, the lower one. Compact. Yep. Yeah. Well, they're awesome. We've been running them forever, mate. No issue there.
And if you reach into there,
is there more goods to be had?
There's more goods to be had for the giant loop.
Oh,
there you go. And
so are we talking Great Basin or are we talking Coyote?
Coyote.
Oh, that's perfect because Great Basin to be too big.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, it's awesome capacity, but it would just be too big.
Yeah, get it out of that bag.
Oh, that'll be perfect, mate. I mean, and that will tether so easily onto the
that's
B&B
what I
rack,
thought.
and then just straight down to those rear peg mount seats.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought that'd be good. Thanks, Harold from Giant Loop. Always a long time supporter, longest time supporter of Mad TV. Been with me right from the beginning.
And speaking of Giant Loop, I was yesterday in Melbourne with White's Power Sport, the local distributor.
Yeah.
They are stoked on how much of this gear they sell in Aussie and New Zealand.
Yeah.
And it's quality gear.
Just works. Indestructible.
What is it? Go light, go fast.
Go fast.
Yeah. Well, and mate, that's what you want to do on this bike. So perfect, mate.
So we'll fit that out properly, just so people can get an idea of what it fits. But that'll fit perfectly on this bike.
Yeah, absolutely made for that, mate.
Yeah, so that'll finish up. A lot of people, not a lot of people. Oh, hang on. Raf's picked up my 22 model today. Now I have the same accessory work you do. Rafs, are you in Australia or are you? Where do you live, Rafs? That's pretty important to us. We need to know because we're hearing that the 2022s don't come into Australia until April. We've been hearing. So, Rafs, if you tell me where you're from, tell us where you're from before we finish up on this.
But I'll add to that story on lack of supply.
Yeah.
I got all crazy last week when I was in my COVID-induced haze, right?
Yeah.
And I got onto my mates in Los Angeles and said, hey, if I want to buy a CRF300 Rally and have it in Los Angeles to ride in America, can I get one? So these dudes are in Los Angeles, major metropolis of California.
Yeah.
They could find one in stock at a Honda dealer in California, and it was 400 kilometers north of LA.
Wow.
So it's obviously like the shortage is global, it seems, not just for a supply to Aussie.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Well, Rabs hasn't come back to us. It's a pity. We'll just keep having a quick yarn. So, yeah, there was a couple of people, not everyone, but Shonky Sean has done an ECU modification to his.
His stuff has been awesome, mate. He is so deep into this bike, it's wicked, mate. Yeah, unreal.
We're not going to go that far into the ECU. I think we finish up with what we've got now. There's nothing that really pushes me over the edge. I know what the power's like. Yeah, what's your view on that?
Mate, it's a doughy trail bike.
Yeah.
All right, that looks $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be brutally honest, right? Okay, and it's cheap, so it's not expensive.
No.
But mate, if you want that amount of power out of a 300, buy a 450.
Yeah.
You know, and buy a bigger bike, larger capacity. That's just, you know.
Here's a couple. Picked it up from Ballarat Motorcycle Land. Thanks, Rafs.
Oh, good on you, mate. Well done, son. You're a lucky boy.
Well, we didn't know that you've done well, mate. You're the only person I know that's got one. I just missed the other one. They just pop up and then they disappear as we're talking. There was a question about the ECU there, and it was, I think he was saying, are you going to do the ECU? And the answer is no. Not because it doesn't give good power or anything like that. We've gone way over budget.
Well, that was always the first consideration, and I told you were dreaming from day one.
I was dreaming.
Dreaming, absolutely dreaming. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But look, the best thing, I'm just going to say it again, is give full props to Johnny and the boys at Rally Rate.
Yeah.
If you're going to spend money on this bike, spend it on the suspension.
Suspension first.
You know? And okay, this is full Monty suspension, but how good is it?
You've seen those jumps I've done.
Absolutely, mate. No, it just is. It's a night and day improvement.
All right. Well, we'll get going. We will have a full length video on this in a more formal sense in the next couple of weeks, but we'll also include Clubby's ride down to the Snowy. I think I'm coming along with you, maybe on my T7.
Mate, welcome, mate. Yeah, it's a private ride, but you're always welcome.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey.
So I might sneak along on my T7, or maybe something a little bit more exotic.
Cool. Do it.
Yeah. Hello. Lee Martin says, I have nothing constructive to add. Thanks.
Oh, that's some of your best work, Lee. Appreciate the comment. Thanks, man.
All righty. Well, let's get on with it, and we'll come back live maybe in about an hour or two when we've actually got the thing fitted, and we'll start it up. Hi, Clubby and Dave from Jeff, KY, USA, Kentucky. USA.
Where's that in America? Which side? Left, right, or middle?
It's down at south.
Oh, good adventure riding there, mate, or what? Is it good? Is it good? Are we going there? See you there one day?
Something else popped up about a Motor X exhaust that was good. I should have been looking. Sorry, mate, I missed you.
There's so much stuff for this bike that's good.
Yeah.
And so much of it out of Asia as well, and it's this kind of semi-obscure brands that aren't necessarily imported here in Aussie.
No.
Because the bike's so popular in Asia.
100 miles off Blue Ridge Parkway, Sam Hill.
I've heard of that, yeah. That's like you talk about your TET in Europe. Yeah. And then what is it? Back Route Discovery Route.
Yeah, BDR. Yeah.
Yeah, that one you just said. He mentioned. Yeah, it's like on that concept. Yeah.
Oh right.
I've heard of that for sure.
Beautiful.
Parkway, Blue Ridge Parkway. Yeah.
All right, viewers. Well, we're going to head off. We're going to do some work, and then we'll come back and hopefully we'll have all our fingers and Clubby will have his rubber gloves on. All right. Let's get out of here. Oh, hang on. Hi guys. Salute us from Paraguay, South America.
No way.
Yeah, nice.
Can you get a 300 Rally there, mate, in Paraguay or what?
Yeah. Come ride someday. Fix that bike.
Let's do it, son. See you there.
Paraguay. All right, let's get out of here. We'll come back to you in a couple of hours. Bye.